Premier Visa is a truly multinational migration firm providing relocation solutions to United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and European countries. We recognize that gaining visa approval is only half the battle, and we take pride in anticipating our clients' needs before they do. We are one of the most reputable registered offices to provide assistance in all visa and migration matters all around the world. Premier Visa has more than 10 years of experience in Singapore. As migration agents, we act professionally, have a good knowledge of migration law, perform in a timely manner, detail all costs involved, keep you up to date with the application and progress, keep the information confidential, and abide by the migration agent's code of conduct. Premier Visa. We help you choose the most suitable program. We prepare the most attractive and secure investment options for you. We collect all the required documents and submit your application. You receive your residence card or passport in a matter of months. Travel worldwide for business or pleasure without burden of constant visa applications. Relocate to Europe and other locations worldwide with entire family in a matter of months. Preserve your wealth by taking advantage of a favorable tax regime. Invest in real estate and other assets with options to release your investments when the investment term is over. An alternative place to call home. Enhance your financial stability due to stable economic and political environments. Educate your children in the world's most prestigious schools and universities. Over 150 destinations without restriction. Premier Visa. Enjoy the benefits of being a global citizen. www.premiervisagroup.com
大家好，我是保加利亚黄金居留签证的项目负责人 Janai。这位是保加利亚项目的律师 Mr. Rich， 感谢大家在百忙之中抽时间来听我们这个讲座。今天我们将讲一下如何通过注册贸易代表办事处获得保加利亚的居留许可。首先请律师为我们介绍。Welcome, Mr. Rich. You can start to introduce this project.
Thank you very much, Janet. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today as we delve into an important topic that concerns many individuals seeking to establish themselves in Bulgaria. The Bulgarian resident permit using the Trade Representative Office. Over the next minutes, I will provide you a comprehensive overview of this process, its benefit, and the steps involved. To begin, let's understand the significance of the Bulgarian resident permit. Obtaining a resident permit allows the non-European Union citizen to legally reside, work, and conduct business activities in Bulgaria. It serves as a gateway to access the numerous opportunities that this vibrant country has to offer, both in terms of personal and professional growth. Let me first introduce why residing in Bulgaria and about its wonderful advantages. Bulgaria, a country nestled in the heart of the Balkans, offers a unique blend of history, culture, and natural beauty. First and foremost, Bulgaria boasts a rich cultural heritage that spans centuries and a breathtaking natural landscape. Another significant advantage of residing in Bulgaria is an affordable cost of living. Compared to many other European countries, Bulgaria offers a considerably lower cost of living without compromising on quality. Housing, transportation, and everyday expenses are generally more affordable, allowing residents to enjoy a comfortable lifestyle. Moreover, Bulgaria provides a nice standard of medical care and a fraction of the cost compared to many other countries, making it a very, very attractive destination for expats. Furthermore, Bulgaria's strategic location provides easy access to the rest of Europe. With its well-connected transportation infrastructure, you can easily explore neighborhood countries such as Greece, Romania, Turkey, and Serbia. Additionally, Bulgaria is a member of the European Union, which means that the resides enjoy the benefits of free movement with the Schengen areas with a simplified visa application process. Bulgaria also offers a favorable business and investment environment. Over the past decade, the country has undergone significant economic growth and development. The government has implemented business-friendly policies, attracting foreign investments and fostering entrepreneurship. The cost of starting and operating a business is comparatively low, making it an appealing destination for aspiring entrepreneurs and investors. Last but not least, Bulgaria has one of the lowest tax rates compared to all European countries. It's only 10% both for individuals and companies. Now, let's go deeply into the Bulgarian resident permit process via the trade representative office establishment. One of the options provided in the Bulgarian legislation for getting easily the visa D and the long-term resident permit for the Bulgaria is related for the registration of the trade representative office at the local Bulgarian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. For this purpose of such registration, you should have a foreign company, such as limited liability company, joint stock company, and sole owner limited liability company. This is fundamental. This foreign company needs to be active for at least 2 years' time, and you can use your own company, or you can be appointed as a trade representative in a company of a friend or as a business partner. The main advantage of this option for getting the resident permit for Bulgarian is related with the minimum expense you have to throw for the related procedure. Here, you don't have to make any huge investment and to wait a long period of time. Let me give you some more detail on the time frame for performing all related procedure. First of all, you have to register the trade representative office. These steps takes 1 or 2 months, depending on how quickly the client can provide the signed paper needed for the procedure. The whole process of these steps will be performed remotely. Then the second step is to obtaining the D visa. The waiting time for getting the D visa on the grounds of being appointed as a trade representative office is around 2 months' time. Consider the date of submitting all papers. Client needs to present the D visa request to the Bulgarian embassy in his own domicile country. So also for this step, it can be done. It needs to be done remotely in the home country of the client. Then the third step is obtaining the resident permit. It is taken around 14-day time. Is considered the date of the submission of the application to the Ministry of Interior of Bulgaria. On this process step, and this is very important, the client is required the physical presence in Bulgaria to present himself in front of Bulgarian immigration authority. Let's now move to provide you some more details on the trade representative office. A trade representative office serves an intermediary between foreign businesses and Bulgarian markets. It acts as a liaison, facilitating trades, promoting investments, and fostering economic cooperation. To establish a trade representative office in Bulgaria, the non-EU entrepreneurs can unlock the potential to reside and work in the country. So, what are the benefits of obtaining the resident permit using a trade representative office? Let me highlight a few key advantages. Residency is the first one, business opportunities, and access to the EU market. With the residence, you can acquiring the resident permit enables you to legally reside in Bulgaria, provide you the stability and the peace of mind. For the business opportunity, the trade representative office opens up avenues for business development and expansion in Bulgaria. It allows you to engage with local partners, explore new markets, and seize commercial prospects. Then Bulgaria is an EU membership. Bulgaria EU membership grants the trade representative office the advantage of tapping into the vast European Union market. This access fosters the business growth and increase the potential for the success. Moving on, let's dive into the process of obtaining a Bulgarian resident permit through a trade representative office. While the specific requirements and procedures may vary, here are the general steps involved. First is a business registration. Establish a trade representative office in Bulgaria requires to register your company with the Bulgarian commercial register. This process involves submitting the necessary documentation and fulfilling all the legal requirements. Then the second important thing is to have an office space. You must provide a proof of an office space in Bulgaria. This can be in form of a lease agreement of ownership document, but also a virtual office is also admitted. Then the next step is to obtain an accreditation from the Bulgarian Ministry of Economy. This process involves submitting an application along with supporting documents that demonstrate the business activities and purposes of your trade representative office. Then a comprehensive business plan outlining the objective, strategy, and project activities the trade representative office is typically required. It should highlight how the office will promote trade and economic cooperation between Bulgaria and your own country. Providing a financial statement, including bank statements and balance sheet, is essential to demonstrate the financial stability and viability of your trade representative office. Once your trade representative office is established, you can apply for a Bulgarian resident permit. This involves submitting the necessary documentation, such as valid passport, proof of health insurance, and evidence of sufficient financial resources. If your application is approved, you will receive a Bulgarian long-term resident permit. It is important to note that the resident permits need to be renewed on a yearly basis. After 5 years of long-term resident permit with the annual renewal, the client can apply for the permanent resident permit. The Bulgarian permanent resident card is valid for 5 years. As you can imagine, the establishment of the trade representative office is an excellent strategic move for companies seeking to expand their presence in foreign markets. In conclusion, a trade representative office in Bulgaria requires careful attention to documentation requirements. By fulfilling these requirements and submitting the necessary paperwork, you can pave the way of a successful setup and expansion into the Bulgarian market. And then, Janet, I will hand over to you for the Chinese translation.
OK， 好的，下面由我为大家来讲解。那保加利亚黄金居留签证是通过在保加利亚注册贸易代表来获得在保加利亚居住、工作、经商的权利。获得保加利亚居留许可，可以让非欧盟公民在保加利亚合法居住、工作和开展业务，无论是个人发展还是职业发展，它都可以让申请人在这个充满活力的国家获得无数的机会。为什么要选择保加利亚？保加利亚有什么优势呢？首先，保加利亚是一个坐落在巴尔干半岛中心的国家，它有着丰富的历史文化和自然美景。其次，居住在保加利亚很经济实惠，与许多其他欧洲国家相比，保加利亚提供了较低的生活成本，不会降低生活质量，住房、交通和日常开支通常更为实惠，使居民能够享受舒适的生活。此外，保加利亚提供高水平的医疗护理服务，相应需要付出的费用比较低，使其成为外籍人士的理想目的地。 地理位置上，从保加利亚进入欧洲其他地区更加方便。保加利亚有良好的交通基础设施，可以轻松探索邻国如希腊、罗马尼亚、土耳其和塞尔维亚等国。而且保加利亚是欧盟成员国之一，这意味着居民可以享受在申根区内自由流动的好处，并且有一个简化的签证申请过程。保加利亚还提供了良好的商业和投资环境。在过去的10年中，该国经历了显著的经济增长和发展，政府实施了友好的商业政策，吸引外国投资并促进创业。创办和经营企业的成本相对较低，而且保加利亚的税率是所有欧洲国家中最低的，个人税和公司税只有10%，使其成为企业家和投资者的理想目的地。目前市面上移民保加利亚的2个途径是投资移民和黄金签证。投资移民要求申请人投资200万保加利亚列弗，相当于800万人民币，来开始标准通道下的投资流程。要求申请人是非欧盟成员国公民，拥有保加利亚的投资证书，能提供无犯罪证明和资金来源合法化的证明，并完成申请表以及申请协议。而黄金居留签证通过在保加利亚注册贸易代表申请保加利亚长期地签，从而申请黄金居留签证。每年登陆当地1次就可满足续签条件。续签5年后就可以申请保加利亚永居，获得永居后3到5年可以申请入籍，成为保加利亚公民。申请保加利亚黄金居留签证需要申请人是非欧盟公民，能提供无犯罪证明，提供一家公司2年的财报，无需持股，无负债记录，并在正常缴税即可，2个月即可快速获批。那目前市面上的欧盟黄金签证有葡萄牙、希腊、西班牙这些。目前爱尔兰已经确定关停黄金签证，葡萄牙也已关闭黄金签证的投资房产选项，西班牙正在考虑关停黄金签证或涨价，希腊部分地区的房产已经涨价至50万欧了。想要移民欧盟机会越来越少，投资门槛也越来越高。其中投资门槛最低的希腊买房也需要100多万人民币，这只是买房的费用，每年还有不少维持房产需要的开支，而且这些国家的黄金签证办理周期都比较长，涉及到房产投资和过户，基本办理都需要1年时间才能拿到黄金签证。比之下，保加利亚黄金签证成本是最低的，只需5万欧，差不多40万人民币，办理也是最快的，2个月可快速拿到黄金签证，一样是每年续签1次，续签5年并满足居住条件就可以获得保加利亚的永居。目前欧洲陆续关闭黄金签证的情况下，保加利亚黄金签证不失为一个很好的选择，而且保加利亚和罗马尼亚有很大的概率今年加入申根，入申根后持保加利亚黄金签证可以免签通行申根国。接下来为大家介绍通过设立贸易代表办事处获得保加利亚居留许可的流程。在保加利亚的法律规定中，想要获得地签证和长期居留许可，可以在当地保加利亚工商会注册贸易代表办事处。为了进行注册，申请人需要有一家外国公司，例如有限责任公司、股份公司或独自有限责任公司。这家外国公司需要活跃至少2年。申请人可以使用自己的公司，也可以被任命为朋友或商业伙伴公司的贸易代表。通过这个途径获得保加利亚居留许可证，主要优势是成本比较低，办理快速，不必进行任何投资或等待很长时间。具体的申请流程和时间如下。第一步是注册贸易代表办事处，需要的时间大概是1到2个月，具体要看客户提供手续文件的速度，这个过程将远程执行。第二步是获得地签证，获得地签证的等待时间约为2个月，申请人需要向其所在国的保加利亚大使馆提交申请。第三步是获得居留许可证，大约需要14天的时间，这个过程需要申请人亲自前往保加利亚，并在保加利亚移民局前出示自己的身份。那什么是贸易代表办事处呢？贸易代表办事处是外国企业和保加利亚市场之间的中介机构，它作为联络人，促进贸易、推动投资和促进经济合作。通过在保加利亚建立贸易代表办事处，非欧盟企业家可以在该国居住和工作。那么，通过贸易代表办事处获得保加利亚居留许可证的好处有哪些呢？首先是居留权。 首先是居留权，客户可以合法的长期居住在保加利亚；其次是商业机会，客户可以在保加利亚开展业务，与当地合作伙伴接触，探索新市场并抓住商机；最后是进入欧盟市场。保加利亚是欧盟成员国，保加利亚贸易代表处能进入欧盟市场，可以促进企业贸易增长。接下来，让我们深入了解通过注册贸易代表办事处获得保加利亚居留许可证的流程。第一步是进行商业注册，在保加利亚建立贸易代表办事处，需要在保加利亚商业注册处注册您的公司，这个过程需要提交必要的文件和满足相应的法律要求。第二步是提供办公空间证明，必须提供文件证明您在保加利亚有办公空间。可以是租赁协议或所有权文件，虚拟办公室也可以。第三步是进行贸易代表办事处认证，也就是从保加利亚经济部获得认证。这个过程需要提交申请以及支持文件，证明贸易代表办事处的业务活动和目的。第四步是提供商业计划，这个过程通常需要提供一份全面的商业计划，概述贸易代表办事处的目标、策略和预计活动。它应该强调办事处将如何进行，将如何促进保加利亚和您的祖国之间的贸易和经济合作。第五步是提供财务报表，包括银行对账单和资产负债表，这些是证明贸易代表办事处的财务稳定性和可行性的手段。第六步是提交居留许可证申请。一旦贸易代表办事处成立，您可以申请保加利亚居留许可证。这里需要提交必要的文件，如有效护照、健康保险证明和足够的财务来源证明。第七步是批准和续签。如果您的申请获得批准，您将获得保加利亚长期居留许可证。需要注意的是，居留许可证需要每年续签一次。经过5年的长期居留许可证续签后，客户可以申请永久居留许可证。保加利亚永久居留卡的有效期为5年。总之，在保加利亚建立贸易代表办事处，需要仔细关注整个流程和文件要求。通过满足这些要求并提供必要的文件，可以帮您成功建立和扩大保加利亚市场。希望以上概述对你有帮助。那我们的讲解环节就告一段落，接下来是回答问题的环节，有请观众向我们的律师提问。好的，大家有没有什么问题可以连线向律师提问？
你好，你好，
你好，
我想了解一下，申请保加利亚黄金居留签的话，对公司的财报有什么要求吗？
好的，好的，谢谢，很好的问题那这个问题是申请保加利亚黄金居留签对公司的财报有什么要求 ？Hello, Mr. Rich.What are the requirements of financial statements to apply for Bulgarian residence permit? Can you explain it?
Very nice question. Thank you very much. In principle, we can use the statement that there is no strict requirements for opening a TRO in Bulgaria, and the authorities looks mainly at revenues. This statement highlights the significance of the financial stability in the decision-making process. Revenues serve as a tangible indication of a company's ability to support the establishment and operation of the TRO. As I was explained before, a trade representative office serves as a bridge between a foreign company and the Bulgarian market. It enables businesses to conduct market research, establish local connection, and explore potential opportunities. By understanding this fundamental role, we can understand the reasoning behind the authorities' focus. Revenues are the key factor in the decision-making process. Revenues is a tangible indication of a company's financial stability and success. It reflects the ability to generate income, cover expenses, and maintain sustainable operations. For authorities considering the opening of a TRO, the emphasis of revenues is driven by the need to ensure that the foreign company has the financial capacity to support the establishment and subsequent operation of the representative office. We suggest a minimum revenue threshold of 15,000 euro per year and per client. Is a threshold that is advisable for a foreign company to make the opening of a TRO in Bulgaria more plausible. This guideline offers a practical benchmark that authorities can use to evaluate the financial viability of such an endeavor. By setting the threshold, it becomes easier to assess whether a company possesses the financial means to operate a TRO effectively and contribute positively to the local economy. However, it's important to note that this threshold should be viewed as a general recommendation rather than an absolute requirement. Each case must be evaluated individually, taking into account various factors such as the nature of the business, the industry norms, and economic conditions. The authorities consider revenues as an essential aspect, but they also assess other criteria such as the potential for job creation, the knowledge transfer, and the contribution to the local community. While the emphasis of revenue may seem strict or daunting to some, it is crucial to remember that it serves as a mechanism to ensure the sustainable growth and success of both of the foreign company and the Bulgarian market. By setting reasonable expectations for the financial stability, the authorities can protect the interest of all stakeholders involved. But let me give you also like a specific example on a case that I recently managed. In one of these cases, I saw that the income statement was showing a year-on-year increase on revenues from 100,000 euro in 2021, increased to 145 euros in 2022. The company has the costs were stable and the profit increased from 5,000 to 50,000 euro year on year. The profit then was even used to increase the company capital with a clear evidence into the balance sheet of the 2022. Now, I brought this example to demonstrate to you how important it is to present an healthy company for the TRO constitution with sustainable revenue growth. This will help the Bulgarian authority to take a smooth, positive decision, as was happens to the client that I just mentioned. Janet?
Okay, thank you. 好的，那原则上呢，在保加利亚开设贸易代表办事处对公司的财报没有严格要求，当局主要关注收入，这是因为财务稳定在决策过程中很重要，收入是公司支持贸易代表办事处建立和运营能力的有形指标。正如之前所解释的，贸易代表办事处是外国公司和保加利亚市场之间的桥梁。它使企业能够进行市场研究，建立和当地的联系，并探索潜在机会。通过了解这点，我们可以理解当局关注收入的原因。收入是决策过程中的关键因素，收入是公司财务稳定和成功的有形指标。它反映了公司产生收入、支付费用和维持可持续运营的能力。对于考虑在保加利亚开设贸易代表办事处的当局来说，强调收入是为了确保外国公司有财务能力支持贸易代表办事处的建立和后续运营。我们建议外国公司每年每个客户的最低收入门槛为15000欧元，这有助于在保加利亚开设贸易代表办事处的计划更加可行。这个指导方针提供了一个实际的基准，当局可以用来评估财务可行性。通过设定这个门槛，更容易评估一家公司是否拥有有效运营贸易代表办事处的财务手段，并积极为当地经济做出贡献。然而需要注意的是，这个门槛应该被视为一般建议，而不是绝对要求。每个案例都必须单独评估，考虑到各种因素，例如业务性质、行业规范和经济条件。当局认为收入是一个重要的方面，但他们也评估其他标准，例如创造就业机会的潜力、知识传播和对当地社区的贡献。尽管强调收入可能对某些人来说似乎严格或令人望而却步，但需要注意的是，它作为一种机制，确保外国公司和保加利亚市 场的可持续增长和成功。通过为财务稳定设置合理的期望值，当局可以保护所有利益相关者的利益。在律师管理的最近一个案例中，收入表显示，收入从2021年的10万欧元增长到2022年的14.5万欧元，成本保持稳定，利润从5000欧增加到5万欧，利润随后用于增加公司资本。财务报表清楚地体现了这一点。这个例子是为了向您展示，一个健康的公司对贸易代表办事处的成立至关重要，需要有可持续的收入增长，这将有助于保加利亚当局顺利做出批准的决策。好的，大家还有什么问题吗？
好的，谢谢。
好的，还有什么
你好
问题？欢迎大家联系。你好。
你们好，我想问一下，如果我获得那个保加利亚长期居留许可之后，我想申请入职是可以的吗？如果是可以的话，我需要满足哪些要求呢？谢谢。
好的，谢谢。那这个问题是获得保加利亚长期居留许可后，获得公民身份需要满足什么要求 ？Hello, Mr. Rich. What are the specific requirements for obtaining Bulgarian citizenship after getting Bulgaria permanent residence? Can you explain it?
Yes, of course. Thanks also for this question. As an EU member state, Bulgarian citizens open numerous opportunities, including the rights to live, work, and study freely within the European Union. The Bulgarian Citizens Act outlines one of the eligibility criteria for acquiring Bulgarian citizenship by naturalization. For naturalization, the process involves meeting certain requirements. First, an applicant must be at least 18 years old and possess a valid long-term permit in Bulgaria. Additionally, they must demonstrate a command of the Bulgarian language and have a basic knowledge of the country's history, culture, and constitution. Passing a language and citizen examination is a mandatory step in this process. According to this Bulgarian Citizens Act, after getting a Bulgarian long-term resident permit, the applicant is required to live in Bulgaria for 183 days every year in a period of 60 months to become eligible for the Bulgarian citizenship. The requirement for a residence of at least 5 years in Bulgaria with a proper permit for long-term or permanent resident is reduced to 3 years for some cases. Basically, when these 3 cases is when the foreigner first has married or maintain a legally concluded marriage with a Bulgarian citizen with a period no less than 3 years. Or when the foreigner was born in the Republic of Bulgaria, but has acquired another citizenship on the basis of his/her origin. Third, the foreigner has obtained a permit for long-term or permanent residence before reaching the age of majority. Once you determine your eligibility, the next step is to compile the necessary documents for the application. The exact list of the required documents may vary depending on your specific circumstances. However, in general, you will need to provide a valid passport, a birth certificate, the marriage certificate when applicable, of course, the proof of residence, and the evidence of proficiency in the Bulgarian language. It is crucial to ensure that all documents are properly translated into Bulgarian and certified by the relevant authorities. The accuracy and the completeness of this documentation are essential for a smooth application process. After gathering the required documentation, you can submit your application for the Bulgarian citizenship. The application is typically filled with the Ministry of Justice or the regional court in the applicant's place of residence. It is important to note that the application process can be lengthy, often taking several months to a year for the completion time. Once your application is reviewed, the relevant authority will conduct a thorough examination to assess your eligibility for the Bulgarian citizenship. This process may involve interviews, background checks, and verification of the information provided in your application. The authorities will also assess your commitment to the Bulgarian way of life and your adherence to the country laws. If your application is successful, you will then be granted into the Bulgarian citizenship. Congratulations. You will then be issued a Bulgarian identity card and passport, allowing you to enjoy the rights and privilege of the Bulgarian citizens. Janet?
Okay, thank you. OK， 作为欧盟成员国，保加利亚公民身份可以自由在欧盟居住、工作和学习。保加利亚公民身份法概述了获得保加利亚公民身份的途径是通过入籍，该过程需要满足某些要求。首先，申请人必须年满18岁，并持有有效的保加利亚长期居留许可。此外，他们必须展示出对保加利亚语的掌握，并具备基本的国家历史、文化和宪法知识。需要他们通过语言和公民身份考试。根据保加利亚公民身份法，在获得保加利亚长期居留许可后，申请人需要在60个月内，也就是5年内，每年在保加利亚住满183天，才有资格获得保加利亚公民身份。对于下列情况，在保加利亚居住至少3年的规定将减少至对于下列情况，在保加利亚居住至少5年的规定将减少至3年。第一是申请人与保加利亚公民结婚并维持合法婚姻不少于3年。第二是申请人在保加利亚共和国出生，但根据其出生地获得了另一种公民身份。第三是申请人在未成年之前就已经获得了保加利亚的长期和永久居留许可。以上这些情况下，在保加利亚居住满3年就可以申请入籍。那确认申请人的资格后，下一步是编制必要的申请文件。所需文件清单可能会因具体情况而有所不同。然而，一般情况下，申请人需要提供有效的护照、出生证明。如果结婚了，需要提供结婚证书、居住证明以及证明保加利亚语能力的文件。确保所有文件正确翻译成保加利亚语，并由相关机构认证。文件的准确性和完整性将对顺利申请至关重要。在收集所需文件后，申请人可以提交保加利亚公民身份申请。申请通常向司法部或申请人居住地的地区法院提交。需要注意的是，申请过程可能需要很长的时间，通常需要几个月甚至1年才能完成。一旦您的申请得到审查，相关机构将进行全面的考察，以评估您获得保加利亚公民身份的资格。这个过程可能包括面试、背景调查和验证您申请中提供的信息。机构还将评估您对保加利亚生活方式的承诺，以及您遵守国家法律的情况。如果申请成功，您将被授予保加利亚公民身份，获得保加利亚身份证和护照，享有保加利亚公民的权利和特权。
So let me then make like a summary on what we had discussed. In conclusion, obtain a Bulgarian resident permit using a trade representative office is a promising avenue for non-EU citizens to establish themselves in Bulgaria. It offers the benefits of residency, business opportunities, and access to the EU market. By following the outlined steps and seeking the appropriate guidance, you can navigate the process in an effective manner. And with that, I will thank you very much for the attention and having me in your meeting.
好的，那总之呢，通过注册贸易代表办事处获得保加利亚居留许可是非欧盟公民在保加利亚立足的一个有效途径。它提供了居留权、商业机会和进入欧盟市场的好处。通过遵循上述步骤，并寻求适当的指导，您可以成功获得保加利亚居留许可。如果大家对这个项目还有任何疑问，欢迎大家结束后去咨询顾问。那今天的讲座到这里就结束了，谢谢大家，也谢谢我们的律师 Mr. Rich。Thank you very much, Mr. Rich.